last year I was living in Lithuania. I got only 1 week of snow because when I arrived the 1st of February it was okay snowing, then it stopped some days after, so I'm very shocked and surprised to find all this amount of snow now that it's 11th of March. And on the 11th of March there is the celebration of the Day of Restitution of Independence in Lithuania. The day in 1990 when was signed the act with which Lithuania declared its separation from the USSR. During my permanency in Lithuania, I made to visit one yarn store, even though when I was living in Kaunas, I used to go to an old lady's shop next to the train and bus station. Like there is the local market, and this time, unfortunately, I couldn't make to go. I went to this shop where I was marveled to see all these skeins and yarns and colors and all the different brands that usually I cannot find in the yarn store where I usually go next to where I live. It was kind of very nice to feel and to touch all the different textures. I was like a baby in a candy shop, and it was so incredible. Like, I don't know, I have this feeling in mostly every yarn store that where I go, but it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. And I managed to buy 2 skeins of drops cotton merino, that is like 50% merino, 50% cotton, and in a like beautiful kind of petroleum shade. And I already casted on like with that amount. I thought to cast on just a small bralette. I think and hope it will fit, and I was thinking even though I could not make it, this is a yarn that is commonly shipped and you can find easily even here in Italy where I'm now, because I came back home. So I cast it on top down, so I made the provisional cast on, and I went top down, so I did the triangle, 4 triangular, 2 more deep and 2 less deep for the back. Then I joined everything in the round. I'm knitting everything like stockinette, and I will see where I end, if I can try to squeeze my bralette into skeins top. Otherwise, I will think like I'm playing a bit yarn chicken. I have to say, I have to be honest. So in that case, I have to think if to buy 1 shade of white, kind of white or another color, or if I can manage to find the same color. Let's see. I have my finger crossed. I hope, otherwise maybe I will roll frog everything and try to see what can I get with 2 skeins of drops. I don't know, it's kind of 300 meters. let's see. Because usually when I am in like every store, when I have to buy something, or like I would like to buy something, I have different ideas because I made lots of research, and I see, oh, I have this project in my mind, I would like to knit this, I have this top, I want this, I want that, but then when I arrive like in a shop, or when I'm purchasing something online, that doesn't happen quite a lot, because I see all these colors, all these merino and alpaca and mohair, all these kind of things, and I see, I would like to have all, I would like to have everything, but it's not possible. And in that moment I was not able to bring more stuff because I was like with a backpack and I was squeezing in everything that I had, because if you saw my last video, I went also in the Netherlands, so I stayed 1 week in the Netherlands and then kind of 2 weeks in Lithuania, and I had like, I borrowed clothes everywhere. People were giving me things to wear, like mostly for home, and the other stuff I was always washing. Like I'm becoming more like minimalist, so I don't need 100 pieces of garments. Like I'm okay with at least if they are clean. And I was making my dishwasher. I was making my washing machine, so everything was clean and with like not smelly or whatever. So I had not that much space to buy crazinesses, and I had already some gift, like not gifts, but some table of chocolate and some cheeses to give to my parents. So it was not possible to bring much more, and everything like these kind of things froze my mind, so I could not think anymore. I was marveled. I was seeing everything in the shop, and I was, no, okay, I cannot. This I cannot. This is too heavy for the summer in Italy. This is too. So in the end, I went for like, I think, an easy solution. I'm very like, I like a lot what like how is the perception of the yarn, and I think even though maybe like within a reasonable and structured thought I would have chosen something different, I'm very happy, and I hope that the pattern and the final result that I have in mind can give can make live and will be I could wear in the streets in this springy weather, maybe with skirt on it. Let's see. I hope that everything goes well, and I am also thrilled to knit with drops, because I have to say, I have something to confess. I feel a bit ashamed, but I hope you would like don't mind. I've never knitted nothing in drops, and not even never in Knitting for Olive or all these famous brands that you find everywhere in the knitting community here on YouTube and also on Instagram, because mostly I'm not knitting for like this crazy amount of time. Secondly, I try to not purchase nothing online for environmental reasons, because I don't like to all the shipment process and the environmental cost of the shipping. And third, I try to support your local yarn shop. And here next to where I live, I have to say, like, they are not very like international. You can usually find Italian brands, lots of Italian brands that I was usually that I was also finding in Lithuania. In Lithuania, there was one full shelf of Italian brands like Katia, and this is nice, but I'm used to knit with this, and even if maybe a pattern that I'm following requires like Sunday or Knitting for Olives or drops Air, drops Lima, or yes, I don't feel the urge of buying like from other places in that perfect like combination and whatever. I try to squeeze in a project what I already have, what my mom is purchasing, what I can get when I'm maybe traveling, or some gifts or whatever. But I never had that urge of buying a specific, like, I have the curiosity, because like if everybody is knitting with that that kind of yarn, I kind of understand that is valuable, maybe is soft, is easy to knit with, or has some specificnesses that maybe I would like to try, but unless I'm in a condition where I can benefit from that purchase, I will. Otherwise, I'm kind of sticking with my kind of rules to be in peace with myself and all this like environmental heaviness that sometimes is working with me, is part of my life. Now I'm back in my hometown, and next video should be a traditional knitting podcast update. And this is because like will be I think a static period, and have some things to finish here and some objective to pursue, so I'm planning to stick a bit. And even though I really loved to film, to try to film, because I was not very like, sometimes I was following the vibe of the moment. Sometimes I was not recording in horizontal but in vertical. I'm trying to learn how to be a good kind of vlogger, podcaster, person here on YouTube. But I like how how is all the process of recording or finding the beat. Like it's marvelous to select from all the songs, all the things that appears, like the specific like acoustic guitar that I want to be part of my experience here on YouTube, and also editing. Try to find the good sound, the good kind of rhythm is something that engaged me, I think, a bit more than a common traditional knitting podcast that is very static, like I have to be there and try to talk in a good English and good like with good explanation on all the knitting techniques or all the choices that I made for specific patterns. But I found that kind of videos, okay, they go on their own. Instead, these vlogs are kind of everything. You can find everything. So it's time to eat. For Kala, at least. Amore, io dovrei registrare. Ciao. Ti siedi un attimo. I hope to see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoy to be here with me, and bye.